Good morning. My name is Philip Jones and I work with Ed Lee for the better part of 6 years. I am the Chief Data Scientist at Dell BINA, working under Ed, and he is the reason why I came back to Dell graciously, gratefully, and happily. I bring words from David Litos, who is the Director of the practice. I will read his words. When I first joined the Dell EDI team about 6 years ago, I did not know much about data warehousing, nor the team that was being assembled to build out the next generation platform. There was much to be done, business alignment, technology to be deployed, and training to help the users migrate and adopt the new tools that they were being developed. I clearly remember the first time I met Ed. He was working for a peer of mine at the time. And he started to talk to me about how analytics and all the years of experience that he had working in different industries, helping big customers solve big problems through data. He told me why he joined Dell to help evangelize analytics like he had done at so many other companies prior. He was so passionate about data, as am I, that we quickly bonded, and I knew he was one of those rare people that you meet that was pure in his thoughts as well as being gifted in talent. It wasn't long after we met Ed that I began working closely together with him. His boss decided to take a tour of India, and I was more than eager to have Ed join our team to help simplify data. Our first objective was to help the business realize the true value of analytics, where he personally challenged the old school Excel users with industry-proven data models that were faster and more accurate. The first project that Ed deployed and achieved millions of dollars in savings. As you might have guessed, it wasn't long before word got out that Ed was an expert in his field, and the business units lined up for his time and services. The accomplishments at Dell were many, the benefits were great, and the users were ecstatic. You could not walk through the hallways of Dell without Ed. You could not walk through the hallways of Dell with Ed without someone stopping him and asking for his thoughts or ideas. Ed set up the first global analytics group, of which I was a member, an internal 300-member organization that laid down the foundation of sharing ideas and concepts and raising money for analytics projects. It was so easy for Ed. And he had a way of identifying benefits. He could really find the quote-unquote gold in the hills. In fact, SAS, one of the premier software vendors in the analytics space, would reach out to Ed for his help and expertise too. Ed had no boundaries. We parted ways after a few years. Ed was off to help AMD with their company challenges, but we remained in contact. We would meet monthly and brainstorm ideas. He wanted to do more than help companies save money. He wanted to help people and improve the lives through the use of data. When Dell Services was formed, we saw an opportunity for Ed to help students. We immediately contacted Ed, and he quickly responded that he wanted to come back to Dell. Colleges typically have high attrition rates, especially freshman year. So Ed quickly identified the variables that could be altered to keep students in school. And with the help of his team, he created a mobile application that improved attrition rates by greater than 3%, keeping more kids in school was Ed's goal. The University of Kentucky was the first adopter of Ed's product. They even made a video of him. We now have a solid pipeline of other universities that want to adopt his product too, and they too will all benefit from Ed's forward thinking. All this was good, but Ed, like usual, was not done. His true passion was healthcare. He saw the future of healthcare and the benefits of using data to be able to predict illnesses and identify patterns of healthy outcomes. The new areas he was reaching with patient data were groundbreaking. When Ed was diagnosed in February, we truly believed he knew the odds, but he kept his team focused and wanted to continue the efforts he started. Even in the weeks up to his death, our discussions with him were on the possibilities of the future. Ed was our friend, he was our mentor, and we will miss him greatly. And we know that he has been called upon for a higher mission. David, Litos, and team. Ed, you know I'm here, and I'm going to miss you dearly and greatly. We'll see you around.